Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is GlenBob, and welcome back to Nyreth. And I'm so happy to be here. I know I've got a bit of feedback. Oh, what? Null. I don't know what's happened with those signs. Oh, wait a second. I know this is right off the start of the episode, but I need to check if any other signs have been changed. Oh, that's weird. Oh well, I'll do them another time. Welcome back to Nyreth. And last episode, I know it wasn't really the best of episodes because it was quite sad because the castle was destroyed and everything, and we've lost these guys as well. What is going on here? A few things are disappearing. Let's just put some pink tulips in there. Oh no! Excuse me. Can I not? There we go. Not sure what's going on here. It might have been because I've been on 1.8 and back. Because yes, 1.8 has come out. I know you're probably all screaming at me, why aren't you playing 1.8? You're still on 1.7. And it's because... Oh, the stupid null. It's because 1.8 is super laggy. I don't know if it's a problem with my... I don't think it is a problem with my computer, because it's fine here on 1.7.10. But I know some people on the internet have been having these issues as well. I don't know what is going on at all, but it's quite... Oh god, no. I'm guessing these signs will fix once I fix whatever's going on with 1.8 or Mojang do or whatever. But the long and short of it is that I can't go on it at the moment, and shaders haven't come out anyway. But one thing that I do need to do is make a little grave for the castle, because the castle, as we all know, he's slightly passed away. It was quite a shock to all of us, I know, when he passed away. So let's just make a little grave for him. Just there, and we'll make it a bit different to Ed Sutty's grave. We'll just have in memory of the castle. I believe it was 10 was introduced. I think it was. Actually, E10 to E20. There we go. There's the castle's little grave because he's unfortunately died. But one thing, I think this house up here is a bit of a silly idea. I think we might as well just scrap it. So here we are. We've got this little wall here, and through the power of editing, it is gone. I don't know, because we don't really need this thing. Oh, travelling ended. Apparently my travelling has ended, but I don't think we need that house in there really. I think we might as well just scrap that project. I know it's not really my style to just leave something, but I think we've got something more important that we need to get on with. So, let's head over to the new town, which still does not have a name. So let's just splash through this water. Boop. And here we are on top of the mountain. So, I think first things first, something that we need for this town is a way to get in, because most people wouldn't get in using the awesome teleporting place, because you've got to climb all the way up the mountain. And actually, something that I sort of didn't notice before, this way over here is north. If we just look at the little, F axis or whatever it's called on the left there, this way is north, and this direction is south. So the sea is actually just this way. And I know I watched the last episode, and I point that way, and I'm quite ashamed of that mistake, but there is the beautiful angel. So if we just go over this way a little bit, it's really not too far, the sea isn't. Here it comes. Yeah, there it is, the ice. So I think one thing we need to do is build just a little sort of boathouse type thing of where the boats would come in, and maybe we need to make a little channel through the ice, because they're not going to be able to get through. Or maybe they just won't be able to get through at this time of the year, I don't know. So maybe we don't, but oh well. But I think we might actually need to get rid of this tree. Or can we put it? No, I think we're going to need to get rid of this tree. And you know how I like to get rid of trees? TNT. Right, let's get this started. We'll have one bit of TNT here. You got to do it you got to be quite careful with TNT, because you don't want it to go everywhere. I think that'll be good for our first lot. Let's set this bad boy off. Come on, don't want this to mess up. Yes. And yes. Oh, that works surprisingly well. I thought that was going to go wrong, seeing as everything seems to do. Right, let's set this bit off. Boom. So I went a bit silent there. I was waiting to do the boom. TNT took longer than I thought it would to explode. So another bit here, another bit here. Blow that guy up. Oh, I want to get hit by it, see if I get moved. Oh yeah, I got moved quite a bit actually. Right, and then I think we can just do this little bit by hand, and no. I'm not doing stuff by hand while we've got TNT in our inventory. What is the point in that? There goes that bit, and maybe just one more bit. One more bit. This is the last bit of TNT. Pardon me, I just did a burp. And these trees are obviously made... Ooh, achievement get. These trees have been obviously made with some sort of mod, MC Edit or whatever, because they are not proper trunks, are they? Look. There's no truncular bit on it. Truncular. Truncular is not a word, Glenn. What are you talking about? So we'll just fill this in, put a bit of snow on the top. And now, I think that actually looks quite natural. And I think, will all this tat despawn, or we'll have to go around collecting it? I think we'll just do a little quick collection, won't we? Just collect it like it's a number at Argos. There we go, that's done. And now we can get started on building this thing. Okay, so I've grabbed a few things in my inventory. This isn't, we're gonna need more than this, but the quartz will be sort of used for the actual building. The spruce will be used for kind of the little edging of the roof, and then the blue stained clay will be used for the actual roofs, but we will use more materials than blue stained clay. So, let's get started with this. So, I just said so twice. Let's build a pillar. Let's build a pillar coming out. There we go. That's actually quite far away from the ground, but I think that's okay. Leave a 3 gap. A 3 gap. Oh god, I was about to do a 2 gap. 2 3 gaps. I think that's a good amount. And I've noticed on this shader pack, the ice is actually quite glitchy. Like it's a bit... Oh yeah, especially now. I don't even know what's going on there. But I think we can put up with it. I think it's good because... Well, it's not good, but I think it's better than having no shaders because the world looks quite abysmal without shaders. And you know what? We need to... Whoops. We need to make it daytime. Have we got... Time set day. There he is. And there's the sun over there. Okay, so this will be sort of where it goes to. Just extend it up a little bit. And then we'll go out 5, let's say, to there. And build up another pillar. And on the other side as well. Here, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing some weird voices today. Up to there. And another 5 is there. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. Don't worry. I've got this. I got this. And also here. If I do one of these wrongs, it's going to be so embarrassing. That's looking right. And one more 5 across will do, because this is going to be quite a large place, isn't it? Right, these are getting a bit... These stumps are getting... They're becoming stumps. Like, oh dear. Oh god, that one there's... Yeah, I think we'll just extend these all a little bit by 2. Because they're coming quite small compared to those ones built on land. So... Oh god, just go there. I'm thinking we need to actually mix this up a little bit. Maybe make a curve somewhere. Could it curve? Could it curve? Actually, I don't think we need a curve. Or do we? Or do we? I'm just thinking. I actually think this could be quite a cool plan. Pillar here. You can go. We don't need you anymore. You are not needed. So, these 2 can go. Grab this pillar. And that goes out 5. I'm just... You don't even know like what I'm doing at all, but it's... I've got a bit of a plan in my head, and it could be quite cool. Could be quite cool indeed. And I know this is actually wasting quite a lot of time. Because whenever I'm filming Nyreth, I always think, oh, I must have so long left. And then it ends up being like only 4 minutes left until it's 20 minutes or something, and it's such a shock. So, and then we're going to make this even bigger. You're probably thinking this is going to be like absolutely massive, and it is going to be quite big, I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be big in quite an awesome way. Right, and here. Oh god, I've made that too big. Right, that is now the full size of this, but we will have to have this at least 2 or 3. That I made a weird noise. I think we'll have to do 3. So we'll have to extend these all up, and I'll just go into hyperspeed for a second. Right, there we go. Those pillars are all up, and now we can start to make a sort of roof type thing. Right, we'll start at... No, we'll start at this end. We'll start at this end. So we'll have this pillar here. So the roof will sort of start there. Will it? Will it start there? And actually, we'll need to bring this pillar up even more because Or will we? No, the roof will go sort of... Where will the roof go? It'll go like that, will it? I know something that might actually look quite cool. Start it like that, and then the roof will go up, and that'll be all good. Okay. And then it'll go over to here. Ooh. Except one more up. And actually, ooh, something that might look quite cool is if it does actually go down to the end. So it slopes down. Ooh, that is going to be quite cool. Could even make it slope down that much. Shall we do that? I think we will. We'll go all out and slope it down that much. So there. And there. And you know what? I could actually just build that side and then pretend I'm building. I'll build it over this side off camera. Yes, I can do that. So this bit can go. Well, that's going to need to join up there. This is going to be quite tricky, isn't it? I'm maybe a little bit out of my depth here. So a slab there and a slab there and a good old block there and there. So if we look from underneath, that is quite a that's a reasonably smooth transition. Good enough for me. So, and then between here, it's quite obvious what we'll do. We'll just... Actually, seeing as Elven stuff, if you haven't seen it before, it's quite ornate and special. So I think, actually, look a bit better if we had a smallish curve coming up. Just to here. Like that. That's too thick. That is too thick. Just like that. Yeah, but that's too small. I know what we can do. Boop. Boop. That is quite weird. Maybe if we plonk some little slabs on here. I'm sorry, I'm doing some weird... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh! It's snowing! That looks cool, that looks cool. Wow, this is really atmospheric. Ooh, I'm just going to take this in for a second. This looks quite nice. Okay, now we'll get rid of it. Where is that toggle downfall? Oh, it's not even there. There we are. And now this needs to go. Right, first I'll copy this shape and then I'll bring little sections of it down as well. So it goes one out and then sort of a... what's that? Is that a block? Or... And then there's sort of a slab with a block behind, isn't there? No, with a block behind. Did you not hear me, boy? There's a block behind. Then you've got these stairs. And then you've got another slab. And then some stairs. And then you're sort of there. Okay. So slab. Block behind. Stairs. And then we'll be there. So we'll bring this one down. We'll bring this one down. We'll bring this one half down. Actually, we'll bring this one half down. And that one there. Okay, and then a slab there. This is quite hard. Well, that was a weird noise I made then. Like that, maybe? I'm not really too sure how to do this. How to go about doing this. Like that. Just that. Yeah, that has a nice little curve going down. And now this bit will be... Actually, this won't be too hard. I was about to say this bit will be really hard, but I don't think it will. We can just do this. And a slab. And another slab. No, that should be some stairs. And this should be some stairs. And a slab. Isn't that beautiful? That is now a sort of roof-shaped thing. And over this archway... Oh, actually, that needs to come out a bit more, doesn't it? It needs to have a little bit of an overhang, else it's going to look a bit... Yeah, just going to look a bit meh, really. Sorry to use words meh, but that's what it's going to look like. So, let's just fly over to this end. And we need to start this good old overhang. So usually they start quite inward angle and sort of point up. So we'll start at actually doing a 45-degree angle a bit like this. And now we'll make it a bit more going upwards like that. You know what, actually I'm going to have to copy this onto the other side for it to work, aren't I? I was going to try and get away with doing just one side at a time, but I think when you're building stuff like this, you can't really just coast it like that, can you? So, plub, plub, plub. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Like that. And this is actually a bit further apart than I thought, isn't it? You know what? We're going to have to do something a bit different here. We're going to have to go even lower than a 40 degree angle. 45 degree angle. We're going to have to do a bit of this old trickery of slabness. Like this. And then it can start to curve upwards. No, it can start to curve upwards here. Yes, so it's going up and away. No, it's I'm sorry. It's got that bit there, and then a slab, and then a slab, and then a block, and then that thing. No, that has a slab. That has a stair on top of it. Sorry, this is taking so long. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I was looking for. Okay, some bits like this. Some of those good old stairs on top. And boom. No, not there. Oh, that is quite a cool shaped roof right there. And it's actually turning nighttime. So I'm going to check how long this is going. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've seen that we're actually running out of time quite a bit. So I've just finished off the trim of this roof all the way around. And it's looking sort of cool. But I forgot to say earlier in the episode, I've got a new monitor, which is finally a 16:9 ratio. And as you can see, it's removed those bars at the side of the video, which I'm sure you're happy to hear. But now these railings, railings? I suppose they are sort of like railings, but we need to add something that's sort of quite trademark of the Elven look, which is actually just the roofs sort of having an extra bit of overhang, like a super overhang. So we just like double up a bit, sort of like this. So it's sort of, damn, it's hard to explain. It's very hard to explain, but it just pops out, sort of. It goes even further out. Like usually you just have an overhang, but it actually overhangs even more. Look, I'm building it now. I'm building it now. I'll show you it. It's like this, pretty much. So, and then you just delete this bit here. But then this would obviously be mirrored over the other side as well. So it sort of, you know, it sort of comes out. You can see, you can hopefully see what I mean by it coming out. So actually we might need another block there and another slab there or something. But yeah, and I'll do this on the other side and I'll go into hyperspeed because I can see that we are running quite low on time. So here it is, this weird shape of the roof is now done, and I won't actually copy it exactly, or should I? I'll copy it nearly exactly onto the other side, but it will be slightly different, because I want it to look sort of natural. So I will now build this other side, and then we can begin adding a little bit of texture to it. Right, my computer is pretty much, I don't know what's going on, it seems to have just completely conked out. Whenever I try and record, whenever I run fraps, it's going about 200 FPS usually, but it plummets down over about a period of 9 seconds to 0. So I can't really record, I'm just recording my voice here on Audacity, and you can see these pictures in the background of what the finished roof looks like. I did manage to build it, but I just can't record it. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but I think my computer's just messing up so much. I'm going to have to take a bit of a break from YouTube. I know you must all be just crying in your little desk chairs or wherever you are, on your phones. But I don't know, my computer seems to be glitching up and it's just a bit stressful getting all the videos out each week. It's too much for me to handle. But I will be back one day. Who knows when? It might be a month, it might be a year, it might be 10 years, who knows? But I can assure you that GlenBobGaming will be back one day. But for now, this is pretty much the end. I won't really see same bat time, same bat channel. I don't know what to say. I haven't really got an outro. This is the first time this has ever happened, and it's quite a sad moment.